Hiya, do you think your music needs more ideas? You probably don't. You just need to emotionally manipulate the ideas that you've already got there. So today I'm going to take one small motif, literally just 4 notes, and turn them into 5 completely different emotions. Same melody, no new notes, just different context. If this works, you'll stop panicking about writer's block, and if it doesn't, we'll add reverb and call it atmospheric. Let's dive in. Okay, so today's episode is about using one motif to manipulate emotions, and that's the rule we're going to stick with, just using this pattern. And we're just going to use that. We're not going to alter the timing of the notes. We might change how often they play and which instruments play them, but that's just C, E flat, G and F. And we're going to come up with 5 different emotions. This is probably most closely related to this video up here where we use 2 chords to create 5 different emotions. But also in this mini series, we've also got how to use 1 ostinato, 1 root note, and also 1 tempo. So if you want to come back to find all those, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can come back. Don't go now. We need to do this little exercise first. So we're going to take this one piano sketch as we have at the moment, this very small 4-bar motif, and turn it into 5 different emotions. The first one we're going to do is happiness. Okay, so what happened there? Well, we're up at 100 BPM. This is going to be the fastest BPM we're going to do out of the 5 emotions. We've swapped out the melody for pizzicato's strings. We've got a piano playing some nice chords underneath. Then we've got a sort of blues paddy sound that's doing a blues riff, which keeps it happy. And there's a nice swinging bass and some subtle shaker percussion going on as well. And I'll put that reference bar in for you as well. Should probably say that obviously, if you can see on the screen, I've actually doubled the melody so we get a bit more extra bite. Okay, next up, let's try a bit of sadness. This is quite simple to do. We've dropped the tempo and we're using a cello to play the lead line. You'll also notice there's some space that I've put in between the different repeats of the motif. Let's listen to it. So keeping it fairly orchestral sounding, and I've just added a couple of cymbal swells in there as well. But that was quite a nice, easy one to translate into sadness. Okay, what's next? Well, it seems silly not to do tension, doesn't it? That comes up in TV and film composing all the time. This time I've done the melody in octaves on a felt piano with some reverb. We've got a bass pulse going along, sticking on the C root note. That's the note the melody starts on. Anyway, we've got a warm pad doing some chromatic movements, and then we've got some light tom percussion in the background. Let's listen to it. So you can hear that chromatic walk down on the pads is adding to that uncertainty of to where the melody is going. That's what we want for tension. Okay, let's try heroism. This is fairly easy to do. I haven't gone overboard with the orchestral arrangements. This is more to prove the point. So horns and trumpets are a great duo for heroic themes, and that's what I've used to do the motif in this one. We've got a strings layer, we've got some low percussion, and cymbals that we borrowed from the previous example we did, so I didn't have to repeat myself. Let's have a listen to it. Nice, and you can hear how there's that slight gap, not quite as long as in the sad version that we did, but we're ending on a slightly different note of that motif, but the notes are the same. And finally, let's do something magical, mysterious. The obvious choices for instruments for the motif here are the Glock and the Celesta. I've just put a string pad underneath, and we've got some light percussion from some toms in the background. Let's listen to it. Okay, I'm going to play these all back to back for you at the end. Okay, so what's going on here? We changed the harmony, the tempo, the register, the orchestration, the rhythm, and the texture in general, and that's where the emotion lives. It's in the context that those notes are. So beginners often think, I need a new melody for every mood. You don't. You just need to understand how musical parameters create emotional meaning. That's why this video and the other 4 that go with it are well worth having a look at and educating yourself as to how you can manipulate those emotions without always thinking sad has to be slow and in a minor key, for example. So think of it as the motif is the actor who's performing a particular role, but everything else is lights, camera, cinematography. So if you want to have a go at doing this, write yourself a 4-note motif, don't change the notes, make 5 emotional versions. If they all sound the same, good, that means you've just identified what you need to study next. And harmony and orchestration are your emotional vocabulary. Like and subscribe, always appreciated. I'll play them all again for you now back to back and see you in the next video. Bye for now.